What's poppin', what's poppin'? Welcome back to the Anime Palace, and today we're continuing Hogwarts Legacy. We have another episode coming together. Last episode, it took some genius editing on my part to make my way through that puzzle, which I finished off camera. But I added a little something in there, so y'all gonna see a little something in there. But ultimately, I did finish it, and I'm not completely done with my man This nigga's name not Percival, but his name is Percival. Percival's trial. And it ended with me fighting. I have to fight this big ass thing. So we're gonna be wrapping up that mission, Percival's trial. We're gonna see if we could get in another main quest. We learned a couple of spells in that last quest too, like a few. So let's see what we got. Draco Black back again. Come on now. So we had to walk through this thing over here. See that? You see that? Oh, it just fell off. Not paying attention.
This.
Yes, okay. Okay, we on something.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo.
From the heavens. Alright, y'all, check that out. Boom. And then this guy showed up. So that. Oh shoot. Yeah, he about to do something crazy. No thanks. Oh, I think we got it now. Yes. Now you choreograph now. Sir, thanks.
Expelliarmus.
that ancient. Give me that ancient. So he's not letting me do it on my own timeline. Come down.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
He's done. He is done. He's done for y'all. Oh, who was that? I don't know what that is. What is that? Now they started throwing different shit. Come on, man. Come on.
Zoka.
Confringo. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Come on. You got it.
Confringo.
Get out of here.
Confringo.
Get out of here. Don't mess the floor up.
Expelliarmus.
Who thought you had me?
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
That's the thing you thought. Give that ancient. Get your ass out of here.
Expelliarmus. What a relief.
You know what's crazy? That's not even like the main boss of the game. That's not even the main boss. Okay. What I've been saying? Have some potions. What didn't I have? Say it with me. Alright. Learn to try it, bro.
Another pensive.
We don't. Go look in the pensive, boy. Go look in the pensive and get the hell up out of here. Show me something. What'd you do? Her telling ass go right there.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable.
She working with Renrock.
What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
She don't like that. She don't like that answer. And she about to do something to mess everything up. I told y'all from jump when I seen her. When I seen her, she wasn't really about nothing.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening.
Dark arts teachers
There's
never last
much
around here.
I'd
in
like to
Hogwarts.
share with you.
No matter what
That
time,
would be
timeline it
delightful.
is.
We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Ooh, betrayal? That's what I smell.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. All crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
There my man Fig go.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
Keep going.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor, the name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor?
Yes.
Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
What you got for me, big dog?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
That's the keeper. That was the trophy. That's the keeper. It's fall in Hogwarts? Swag.
I should ask Sirona at the Three...
Come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience.
You got 3 questions.
I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Who's next? Okay, we have Beast class. I need to attend. Okay. And then we have Caretaker Lunar. Then if we go to Hogsmeade, that's the real main story right there. We can go to Beast class since it's close.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
You gotta
blue
be able
powder.
to turn this girl off somewhere.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen.
Nah.
Hello,
Oh, that's
I'm
the girl.
Poppy. Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes.
Short.
All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay
they
attention,
messed up.
please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Don't.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food? What do you suppose the pellets
snacks?
taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
How'd I get my own?
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
The needles.
This way. The Neasels are over here.
The needles. Oh, I don't want none of these lame ass.
Oh, couple of Neasel
Man,
whiskers
cool
ought to get me a
cats.
few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
He about to mess you up.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
Do I have to?
That's really not funny.
It's not. It's not. Come on. We can take it. Me and
Let's
you.
go.
We could have took that shit right to the middle of the class. Would have get a little duel on. You would have been finished.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Yes, ma'am. Proceeding.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Let me see. Nah, that gonna make me nervous.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives.
Yes, ma'am.
Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers.
I would have
Well
beat his ass.
done,
Don't you
by
worry
the
about
way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack.
it. I ran into one of them.
Sadly, we're the ones who suffer. stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
What you want, girl? What you want, Poppy sweet?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
Is she trying
It's
to
something
flirt
my
with me?
Gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
Yo,
I couldn't
Logan?
stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of
Poppy.
that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me.
She trying to lure
Very
me
well.
into the forest.
Either way.
I'd hoped I would.
Oh. Hey, Natty, not gonna like this this little interaction you got going on. Relax.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
I'm your first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Yes.
Don't worry, we're nearly there.
Please,
It's
hurry
just
up.
ahead. Stand back.
She calling a hypocrite probably. There it is.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
She's looking kind of cool.
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Had to hit him with that little bow.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like.
I
I
sure
come and
would.
check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Take some of this. Take some of this. Eat some of this. Y'all know what it look like. Nice little hippogriff. Where my hippogriff at? Where my hippogriff at?
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Don't you
Professor
worry.
Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin,
ministry ain't
but on
shit.
that, I fear she's right. The poacher's influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but
Poppy.
we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Papa Miles, you sweeting? Okay. Next.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ah, that's the drunk dude from when we went to Hogsmeade the first time.
Hello again, Mr.
Better
Moon.
not be drunk again.
I was hoping to see you again, my young
I'm
friend.
sober this time round.
Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something.
Oh, God.
Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
That's a shitty ass sound effect. We stayed there all day, huh?
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me.
Okay.
You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart. Or shapeshifter, if you will.
Yeah, I knew that.
Which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes!
Boggart.
Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving.
I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora. That's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days.
This dude weird.
You'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Thank you very much. Alahomora.
Alohomora.
Well done!
Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Where are these stupid ass things at, dude? Where are these niggas' bathroom at? just go up the stairs again.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ramrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins or Helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of the Goblin Rebellion. My marching Professor Hockett's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone?
Next, the hospital wing.
What are you up to now?
And then there she goes, just steady talking.
Students from the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled. Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
She's talking mad garbage. Let's go back to the drunk man galore. You just gonna keep you going the same route I'm going?
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this.
I'm trying
Of
to figure out
course,
who
I
that's your
first
ass
suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it?
Boggart.
No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
How many of these? How many of these things?
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar. And I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance.
What you got?
Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Yes,
How
please
many
tell me.
statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Yeah, don't I know it?
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Would you say? There it is. I was doing this one side quest off camera where I had to find these things called the Dalian keys. And I found all of them, but I have 3 left, and they were in the hospital wing, and I couldn't get to it. But now I can. So now we're good to go. Okay. What's this next mission? I need to travel to Hogsmeade. Oh, we gotta go talk to Sonora in Hogsmeade. We could do that. We could do that real quick. We do that. We do that. We do that. We're going to the dirty boar hat. The three dustpans. Let's go talk to Sonora real quick. Shake, 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 Sonora. Move your body line. Hey.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Cut that out.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
Yes,
it is.
Precisely.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
She's not worried about Rookwood.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best.
Of course.
I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
That's a little side quest over here.
Fine now, guys.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle. Come and
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head.
Hey, nice to talk to. Well, what the hell is that in the mid, bro? I'm not drinking not a damn thing from here. What's up, long?
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
What's he doing with that?
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus. in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind.
Okay.
Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Oh, we're gonna put us a plant. We're gonna plant up something in there.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Hey, what you playing?
Tips in the hat, if you please.
Check him out, check him out, check him out. Play that, play that, play that, play that. Gotta tip him.
You have my thanks.
Every time I tip this dude, he gets something new to add, like that snake or that, what the hell is that? Every single time. What? Boom. All right, y'all. That was a nice episode right there. Nice, short and sweet. I'm glad I was able to continue from that really annoying ass puzzle, dog. Like, it really annoyed me to get it through. I didn't want to prolong the recording by making it long as hell. It was already long enough. But we opened up with a boss battle. Now we have a plant to give to Ranrock, get his plans. We are on it. We're on it. So the next thing I need to do, I need a broom. I need to learn my spells not knocking nobody back. My spells are not staggering anyone. So we need to get on that. We're level 21 for God's sakes. Like, I don't understand that. So we got to get stronger. Once I end this video, I'm probably gonna do some more side quests off camera, just to boost my levels up, so I could use some of these talents, so I could get maybe brew me some potions or something. Whatever, man. I gotta get it together. But until next time, you guys, tomorrow may never come, so show love when you can. And me, I'll always be here for you. Enlighten the universe.